What is going on, guys? Jake here, and I'm bringing you guys a Pokemon Showdown Gen 6 OU battle all up in here. I couldn't record X and Y because I don't have the capture card for my 3DS, so I decided I was going to do some competitive battles here on Pokemon Showdown. And I'm starting off with this one. I think it's pretty good. I did pretty well. I'm using the team. You can see me in the far perspective. I hate how Pokemon Showdown kind of switches the perspectives around sometimes. But anyway, my team is centered around Charizard Y and Heatran, but that isn't really how it turned out this battle. My Aegislash kind of dominated really, as well. I suppose Heatran did quite a bit too, but yeah, let's get straight into the battle here. He's got some threats on his team. He's got, you know, the Scizor, the Gengar, the Infernape. Actually, all his team are threats except for Starmie, really. But I'm guessing that's his Rapid Spinner. But all the rest of his team are pretty threatening, and he's got 3 Pokemon who could potentially Mega Evolve, and actually none of them end up Mega Evolving. So I don't know which one he had the Mega Stone on. I think what he's going for is a sort of... he has the option of which one to Mega Evolve. I mean, my only Mega Pokemon on this team is Charizard Y. But anyway, let's get straight into it here. He's going to lead with his Infernape, and I'll go for my Heatran to set up the Stealth Rocks. And he's going to U-turn out, which gives me a perfect opportunity to set up Stealth Rocks. So he U-turns out to... oh, I can't remember what he goes out to. Oh yeah, the Starmie. And I get up the Stealth Rocks nicely, and then I switch out because, I mean, Heatran doesn't want to take no water moves. I go out to my Aegislash, and he actually misses the Hydro Pump here, which is kind of unfortunate, but it wouldn't have done much to me anyway. So he goes for the Psyshock, does nothing, obviously, and I go for the Shadow Ball and destroy him. So that was... I don't know what he was thinking there, but he paid for it anyway. And he goes into Gengar, hoping to Shadow Ball me. I'm going to King Shield and eat that up nicely. I just wanted to scout out what he was doing, really. So I know that he's going to try and Shadow Ball again, so I go for the priority Shadow Sneak and kill him with a critical hit, but I think it would have killed him anyway, even if it hadn't been a critical hit. So he goes in back into his Infernape, and I'm going to eat up his Flare Blitz with another King Shield. I King Shield a lot in this match. It's so handy. And his attack is halved, so I switch out into my Charizard, I think. Yep. And I'm going to... he is going to Flare Blitz, and I'm going to resist it nicely. Charizard eats up Flare Blitzes. He's going to switch, because he's scared of my Charizard, into his Tyranitar. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I was predicting him to stay in for some reason, so I went for the Air Slash, because that would have cleanly KO'd his Infernape. But obviously Tyranitar is going to eat that up. I'm going to go for the Earthquake, thinking I could kill him, but he lives it, and he's going to be able to kill me with the Stone Edge, so that was probably a bad move on my part. I mean, my Conkeldurr would have been a better choice, which is why I actually send out my Conkeldurr now. I realised that I should have switched in as soon as I saw the Tyranitar. But I go for the Mach Punch. He probably could have predicted that, but he didn't. So it's probably a good move on my part. And for some reason I go for the Mach Punch again here. I don't know why. But Scizor takes it nicely. He's going to go for the Sword Stance. I give him a perfect opportunity to set up his Sword Stance there, so that was a bad play for me. But anyway, I'm going to switch right out of there and into my Aegislash, because I don't want to take anything from a double attack Scizor. So I'm going to King Shield away his freaking attack boost, because I'm scared of that thing, especially because I'm not sure if this guy has, you know, Caesarite or not. I'm not sure if he's going to Mega Evolve, but he doesn't. So I block his U-turn. He can't switch out, so I know he wants to switch out, so I'll go for the priority Shadow Sneak just to get a bit of damage on him before he does actually switch. And I think he goes into his Infernape again. Yep, he goes into his Infernape. My stealth rocks are doing work because I killed this rapid spinner off pretty early. I'm going to King Shield again, expecting the Flare Blitz. I don't know why I didn't just switch. But yeah, here I switch. And I go into my Zapdos, I think. Yep, Zapdos, and he goes for the Flare Blitz. I tank it out pretty well. Does quite a bit, but I know I can safely live another one, so I go for the Thunderbolt here. But he actually switches, but it kind of works out in my favor because his Salamence takes a huge chunk from the Stealth Rocks, and then I'm going to hit him up with the Thunderbolt and take another even bigger chunk. So his Salamence is nearly dead before it can even do anything. I think he switches out straight away. No, he goes for the Outrage, and that surprised me because I didn't think it would be enough to kill me, but it was. And yeah, I'm going to go into my Ferrothorn here, and I'm going to Protect, and I'm going to make him confused by ending his Outrage. I think he goes for Outrage again. He breaks through the confusion, and I'm going to resist it nicely, and the Iron Barbs and his Life Orb are going to kill him. So he's down to 2 Pokemon and I've still got 4, so it's looking good for me. I missed my Power Whip because he killed himself before I could hit him with it. It wouldn't have done a lot of damage anyway. But it goes back into this Infernape. This Infernape just never quits. I'm going to Protect. I just noticed I'm really being a douche in this battle with all the Protects and King Shields. But anyway, he goes for the Flare Blitz. I Protect it nicely, and I'm going to switch into my Heatran here, predicting another Flare Blitz, which he does use. And it's going to increase my fire type moves and not do any damage to me because Heatran is a beast like that. And he's going to go into his Scizor because he can do nothing to my Heatran. I'm not sure if he predicted my Toxic or not, but it was a happy coincidence for him anyway. But I'm able to just destroy him with Lava Plume anyway. There was no way he was going to live that. And he goes into his Infernape, and there's absolutely nothing he can do to me at this point. So he just decides to Rage Quit, and I win. I know that it's a bit kind of cheap that I won by him Rage Quitting, but in fairness, like, there's no way he could have won, so it was still a fair match. Like, I still consider that a fair win. Like, he just realized that there's no point in him even continuing the battle because he's basically lost already. So I basically 4-0'd him. So it was a fun battle. I really enjoyed it. Like, as soon as I finished with the battle, I was like, oh my god, I have to put this on YouTube. Like, I hadn't even considered doing a series on Pokemon Showdown on my channel before. I hadn't considered doing a series on Pokemon Showdown before on my channel until I won this battle, and I was like, oh my god, this needs to go on YouTube. So yep, Anya, thanks for the match if you're watching. I highly doubt you'll be watching, but good game. And you guys let me know if you want to see more of these battles on my channel, and maybe I'll put them up because I really enjoy playing on Pokemon Showdown. And if you want to suggest any Pokemon for me to use as well, that'd be cool. I'd be down for that. And yeah, comment, like, subscribe if you're new, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.